Hey, we're here on day one of the JAMF Nation User Conference in Minneapolis. Incredibly happy and incredibly excited to be invited to participate in the keynote today and tomorrow. In the keynote today, we're going to give a demonstration of the progress that we've made that we announced at Ignite on how we're helping organizations to move from that perimeter-based security model to an identity-based security model. And key to that is this concept of conditional access. At the core of what we've done with JAMF is we're taking a constant feed of inventory and setting information from JAMF into Intune. Intune then is able to verify if the device meets the device compliance criteria, so we can then enforce conditional access, again, based upon that identity risk, the device risk, and the app risk. You know, as we see organizations enabling conditional access, they want to do it for all of their devices. Not all of their devices accept Mac.
Configuration Manager is managing 75% of the world's PCs. It is the standard in managing PCs. The same way that we look at JAMF as the standard for managing the Mac. And so to help me with this, I'm going to show you what we've done with Microsoft on the Intune side. And I happen to have a really good expert with me that I'm going to welcome to the stage. Brad Anderson, the Corporate Vice President for Enterprise Mobility and Security for Microsoft.
As you mentioned, Config Manager and JAMF are the standards for managing PCs and Macs in the traditional way. But the reality is we look at what you need to deliver that modern workplace for your users across all their devices.
As you can see here in this list, this used to be just available for Intune managed devices. And now we have JAMF managed devices. They're understood by Intune, and that gives us some additional capabilities.
The first step, JAMF is now taking JAMF managed devices, and those now get workplace joined in our cloud service for identity called Azure Active Directory. And once it's in there, Intune and Enterprise Mobility Security that I work on can now fully manage and integrate with JAMF and managed devices. I think we just finished the keynote. It was great to be so warmly welcomed onto the stage, and it was great to see the audience, to see that energy as they were just soaking in what it is that we've been working on together. You know, my biggest takeaway from the event and from the conversation I've had since the keynote is person after person has walked up to me and said, thank you for getting this work done. We've wanted the JAMF capabilities to be more deeply integrated with what Microsoft is doing with Intune and these concepts of modern management. I gotta tell you, my inbox is completely full this morning of organizations requesting access to the private preview. But the number one question I'm getting today, when are the bits gonna be GA'd? Soon. All right, it's day two of the JAMF Nation User Conference. Yesterday's keynote we talked about what we're doing. Today's going to be why. So we're going to go through all the work that we've been doing that really kind of takes the work that JAMF does and then how that feeds into our device compliance and then feeds into our conditional access engine. Talk about how we've developed this in a way that is loved by users and trusted by IT, and how we're constantly on the look at Microsoft for those additional controls and additional intelligence to feed into our conditional access engine. Because I think about what we do in Microsoft 365, this concept of conditional access based upon these different risk vectors, starting with identity and making sure that only trusted users using trusted devices and trusted apps are getting access to your corporate data. That really is what organizations are looking for, especially in this world where the data is moving out of the network perimeter in your company out into the cloud. You fundamentally have to change what your security model looks like.
Thanks, Brett. Come on up. Yesterday, you were here all day long. Of course, you demoed it in the beginning of the general session, and I saw you actually out in the hallways with no security detail around you. Do you feel safe here today?
Absolutely.
You know, I jest. I say it's weird that Brad is here, but it's really not. Yesterday, when we were talking, we had meetings with customers, all day long, and it just hit me as we were talking to customers that they had two organizations sitting together that make up their whole solution. And they could turn to either of us, because ultimately what they want is they want a solution that works. Whether it runs on the Mac, whether it runs on Windows, of course they're leveraging Office 365. And the fact that we were able to work together and come up with the specific actions that would take care of them, it's not weird at all that we're together. It's really awesome. I can't think of two organizations that manage devices for a living that probably had a greater overlap of customers that we could then go out and serve together. Well, it may surprise some people to know this, but JAMF is an Office 365 shop. We have been for some time. And so, of course, we will be implementing this solution ourselves as well, because it's a good solution. What could I say for you, Brad?
People don't realize this, but we're actually a JAMF shop at Microsoft. As we've done acquisitions, Yammer, LinkedIn, they have been already using JAMF. So I was actually emailing with our CISO last night, and our plan is to continue to use JAMF on our Mac devices and bring that all into the conditional access capabilities.
Awesome.
All right, we just finished with the day 2 keynote. You know, for me, the biggest takeaway from the 2 days that I spent here in Minneapolis at the JAMF conference has been 100% support for the work that we're doing. You know, people have been pulling me aside in the hallways, at restaurants, in the gym, and saying this is exactly what we've been hoping Microsoft and JAMF would do together. And so the feedback and the support for what it is that we're building together, I think, is just off the chart positive, and I'm really looking forward to getting this work generally available and helping you get it deployed.